podcast now. So it's been 13 or 15 hours since we are flying. At first when I spotted this I was a bit worried. Then I thought it's a dent, but apparently all of them, these small planes designed is like that. So yeah, preparing, but we're excited. Two of them are over there, and another short flight, and we'll be in Sweden. Sweden, here we come.
Coming through disarm slides.
Nice. Yeah, the first thing we see are Antilles. So we're at Gothenburg Airport, home of Volvo. So this is Gothenburg Airport's arrival hall. Now here's where we collect our luggage. Oh, it's here already. Brilliant. Come. Alright. Beautiful. And that's the V90 cross country. I think that's the Ocean Race Edition. Yep, the Volvo Ocean Race Edition. Lovely. XC90. So you yourself stay in Gothenburg?
Sorry?
You yourself stays in Gothenburg as well?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
In the west of the city.
All 27 years you've been in Gothenburg?
No, I lived 2 years in the north.
Okay. So this is the largest amusement park in all of Scandinavia?
Yes.
Wow. These old buildings.
Yeah, the building it belongs
Very
to.
old.
The amusement park is called Liseberg.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are the streets of Gothenburg. Electric trams, wide pedestrian walkways, low curbs. I never understand why Malaysia likes to build high curbs that will destroy your wheels and all that. Here, all their curbs are almost non-existent. Very nice.
Why do we are why are we kind of practical and stuff like that, right? Everything has to do with where you come from. Yeah. So you will see a lot of different coastal small villages here and there. You will be out on the sea. You will be out in places you never dreamt of, and you have never. I mean, if you don't know those places, you will never get there. Energy production.
So there's no wind at all.
Nope.
Wow. I rarely see one that doesn't move.
No, it's true.
Yeah, the wind turbine. Heading up north.
You have forced ventilation in the house all the time. In the afternoon, right? Everyone, very many Swedish people have a boat because we have so much waters here, right?
Yes.
So everyone loves to go out on the boat.
Unbelievable landscape. So this place was covered in snow early this year. Can you imagine that? Such diversity. So this is where they will park their cars, bring out their boats, and go sail. Lovely. This is the kind of culture, the kind of experience we will never have in Malaysia. Very different.
Another maybe strange thing, you see, Swedish people love to have their flagpole
Yeah.
all over the place.
It's nice. I noticed the shop fronts. They don't put up those neon signboards and all that, but they
No.
put flags.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's culture, right?
I don't know where it comes from.
Vikings. Because flags is where you mark your territory,
Yeah,
right?
show its identity.
Yeah. This is my restaurant.
We are the same kind of guys.
What a beautiful place. Imagine staying here, right? These apartments, and then you can just head on to the beach. No, they are not as lucky as us. They don't have like a sandy beach, because the landscape here is mostly granite and rocks. Yeah, and a very shallow shore. But it's beautiful. The sea is beautiful. I mean, they take care of the environment really, really well. So it's a lovely place. Beautiful, beautiful houses, and they're very unique. Never seen houses like these in Europe. You know. So most of these houses have very light furnitures, and they tend to use white a lot, mostly because in the winter everything will be dark. So that's why most people prefer light colored furnitures, light colored facades and all that, because during the winter it's just dark. So very, very interesting insights that we learned here. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Very, very unique. I've never seen these type of architecture. And the way they look like that is because they're not built with zinc boards. Right here, these are wood, and all this to allow for the expansion and all that. Very unique, very, very nice. So all these houses are like that. It's just everyone has the same thinking, the same taste. You know, they want light color, and then maybe in the bedroom you'll have more red or bursting blue garnishes to light up the house. It's fantastic. And people don't put curtains, you know. There's no fear of people seeing inside your house, but they want to let light in, and I think for them to leave their windows open, they're doing us a favor, because every little glimpse that we get inside the house is something nice. A pot of plant or something. I think this is something that we Malaysians or Singaporeans should learn. You see, draw our curtains open, you know, put up some decorations, and it's generally nice to see outside and to have eye contact with your neighbors or your passerby. It's something great. Look at that, beautiful. See, can you imagine if everyone draw their curtains? It will be so different, right? Imagine every window we see here are shut, then it will be so different. So beautiful. So this is the castle perched on top of this island. So this island and the nearby waters used to be a fishing village, and wow, this is a pond, but those algae is on top. So this is a few hundred years old. Look at that, the granites, the doors. Wow. So this is like a defense outpost for this township, and can you imagine that? Lovely. Amazing thing with all this old castle is I don't know, maybe it's the sheer scale of the entire wall. It makes it look taller than it is, because this is like what, a 5-story height buildings, but it just looked that much more amazing when you're standing in front of it. So see, this is like the natural granite, and maybe they chip off the stones and lay it on top, and it just feels so amazing. Yeah, pretty epic. Yeah, the kids play football over here now. So these are some side gates. You can imagine the horse carriages coming in. Yeah, very old castles. At least a few hundred years old, at the very least.
Your course from when you go to Denmark. And then, you know, from Hetteberget to Skagen, which is on the other side, it's 248 degrees, I remember in my head.
Yeah.
I've done it a few times.
Oh.
So when you do that, is you go out, and then today's westerly winds, so you have to cruise. That will take you about 10 hours to get there.
To
10 to 12 hours. And when you're out in the middle, you see no land whatsoever.
to Denmark.
Yeah?
Oh.
Okay. Because it's 40 nautical miles. And the first thing you see when it's clear weather on the Danish side is quite a big lighthouse on the Danish side. Because Denmark is very, very flat.
Yeah.
But there's a big lighthouse coming up, and it's about 40 meters tall.
Okay.
And then you know that you're right.
Alright.
If you don't see it after 10 hours, you know you're wrong.
And then you'll be heading to Scotland.
Then I'm heading in Scotland. That's not good at all, right? But you know, everything is okay when the weather is good. That's no problem whatsoever.
Yeah.
But the funny thing, if you go look at that one over there, there is also a lighthouse
Yes.
that was built somewhere around 1820.
Yeah.
And the name of that one is Pater Noster. And Pater Noster is Latin,
Yep.
Oh.
just as Volvo is Latin, right?
Yep.
You know what Pater Noster means? Our Lord.
Oh.
Because this area along the coast is terrible. There are probably around 100 wrecks out here.
Okay.
Because there's so many bad or shallow places which you, if you don't know how to navigate,
Yep.
you hit it and you destroy your ship.
Yeah.
And so this is really, really world famous for being bad waters. So you have to be very, very concentrated on doing the job here, right?
Yeah.
So Paternoster, that's why they built this place, and it's made by a designer called Werner von Heidenstam, and he managed. It's a kind of it's a central tube, but then it had a lot of wires and like they did in Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
So they did a lot of crossings and stuff like that. So it's very nice, and they brought it down some 15 years ago and renovated it completely because the rust was killing it. So now
Okay.
it's fresh and nice again.
Ah.
But the problem is to get to this bloody place because there are grounds all over the place, right?
Yeah.
So outside Paternoster and slightly further north and south here, a lot of grounds. And a lot of wrecks. So it's for divers, it's a great place. They can go out and go diving here. Right?
So it's very shallow.
Yeah, so, you know,
All rocks.
Then it's 80 meters.
Yeah.
And then within 20 meters, it's, you hit it.
Okay.
So no pre-warning.
Yeah.
Give her any privacy,
Good manners, huh? So all these trails are really old. So basically that's how people travel through long distances for centuries, before the industrialization, before the civilizations building roads and all that. Basically that's how it is, and getting robbed by someone else, yes. So can you imagine that? This kind of trails. That's the entrance of the castle. There's some cannons over there, some cannons over there. Oh, they have a party in here. Wow. Wow, this looks just like those movies. You know, when you enter the castle wall and there's like a township over here. So nice. So look at that old building over there, this yellow one. Right, it's built a while ago. And beautiful place. This is the oldest tree on this island. It's 250 years old. Yeah, still going strong. So it's such a beautiful place. I mean, this place doesn't look like the Sweden that we know. You know, look at the architectures of this island. It's just so unique. Look at that. I'm so glad we visit here because it's just so unique. Lovely, lovely houses. Look at the sea here. Look at the sea. It's clear, right?
So this is basically
That little holiday house used to belong to one of Volvo's MD, and then he sold it and moved it to UK. He moved to UK. So for this guy, this Norwegian guy, to put up a Norwegian flag over here, it's pretty brave and pretty taunting to say the least. See, that's a Swedish flag and there's a Norwegian flag. So yeah, in a country where everyone loves to fly flags, you know, they put up flags when they're home, then they put up the Swedish flag to tell everybody, I'm home, you know. It's a country that loves flags. Everybody puts up flags. Yeah.
17, 18, something like that.
Beautiful. What a beautiful place. And then they have this springboard over here for anybody who wants to jump. Yeah. Oh.
The kids are the bravest.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't know the danger.
No, exactly. It's fun to you. This is actually a golf club up there, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they're playing golf.
There is. Beautiful.
Move now.
We're gonna miss it.
Yeah, they dropped them. A good film on YouTube called Midsummer for Dummies. Look up that one.
Midsummer for Dummies.
You will see how crazy we are, right? It's really extraordinary.
So is it a celebration that follows the calendar date?
It's always the Friday on the third week of June.
Third week of June,
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
I see.